बल्लू।
बल्लू,
हाँ।
क्यों हत्या की, क्या मामला?
क्यों हत्या करी? मोहब्बत में धोखा दे दिया,
अच्छा,
और धोखे देने की सजा एक ही है, सिर्फ मौत।
In the quiet town of Shar, a tale of love, betrayal, and murder unfolds, revealing the chilling consequences of unchecked emotions. Dive into the tragic story of Asma and Adnan, where jealousy turned lethal and trust was shattered beyond repair. How did a passionate affair spiral into a gruesome crime that left a community in shock? Discover the haunting details of a love story gone wrong and the dark side of human relationships in this gripping narrative. Incident. In a tragic incident that unfolded in Shar, Uttar Pradesh, the complexities of human relationships and the devastating consequences of unchecked emotions were laid bare. Adnan, also known as Balu, brutally murdered his lover, Asma, in a gruesome act that shocked the local community.
मेरा का इनकाउंटर कोई होगा? भाई एक मर्डर करा है मैंने, तो 10 मर्डर कोई करे। जब 10 मर्डर करूँगा तो मेरा भी इनकाउंटर हो जाएगा, खत्म बात।
And highlighted the dark side of intense emotions. Asma's throat was discovered in a local graveyard on June 11, 2024, marking a horrifying end to her life and a stark reminder of the dangers of emotional entanglement. Asma, aged 30, found herself caught in a tumultuous web of relationships. Initially married, she chose to leave her husband and enter a live-in relationship with Adnan. This decision, driven by deep emotional involvement, would ultimately contribute to her untimely demise. The affair spanned several years, during which the bond between Asma and Adnan grew increasingly complex and fraught with tension. The circumstances surrounding Asma's murder reveal multiple layers of human psychology and societal pressures. Her decision to leave her first husband for Adnan suggests underlying personal struggles and dissatisfaction with her marriage.
मोहब्बत में धोखा दिया, तुमने मार दिया।
और क्या, मोहब्बत में धोखा देवे या दोस्ती में धोखा देवे? मैं तो उसे भी मार दूंगा, दोस्तों को भी मार दूंगा।
अच्छा,
और क्या?
क्या बनना है आगे चल के, क्या करना है?
क्या बनना आगे चल के? ये तो सजा काटने के बाद में पता लगेगी क्या बनना आगे जाके, अच्छा बनना है या बुरा बनना।
However, the choice to pursue a relationship with Adnan, while emotionally driven, carried significant risks and moral implications, especially within the conservative social fabric of Shar. Such a move would have undoubtedly subjected Asma to societal scrutiny and judgment, exacerbating the already volatile situation. Adnan's chilling confession to the crime underscores the intensity of emotions that can drive individuals to commit extreme acts of violence. The exact motive behind the murder remains unclear, but it is likely fueled by a combination of jealousy, possessiveness, and unresolved conflicts. Adnan's actions serve as a grim reminder of how relationships can spiral into tragedy when emotions are left unchecked and allowed to fester. The community's reaction to Asma's murder was one of shock and mourning. Residents of Shar grappled with the loss of a woman whose life became entangled in a fatal love affair. This tragic event has also prompted broader discussions about societal norms, the treatment of women in relationships, and the repercussions of extramarital affairs in conservative settings. The incident has highlighted the need for greater awareness and intervention in cases of domestic and emotional turmoil. Asma's story serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of human relationships and the devastating consequences that can arise from unchecked emotions. It underscores the importance of addressing personal struggles and seeking help in times of emotional distress. The tragic tale of Asma's betrayal and Adnan's chilling confession should catalyze change, prompting society to reevaluate how it addresses issues of emotional and relational turmoil. The broader implications of this incident extend beyond the immediate community of Shar. It calls for a societal shift in how relationships are perceived and managed, emphasizing the need for open communication, emotional support, and mental health resources. By fostering an environment where individuals can seek help and address their emotional struggles, society can work towards preventing such tragic outcomes. Motives behind the murder. Adnan's brutal murder of Asma in Shar, Uttar Pradesh, is a tragic tale of jealousy, suspicion, and a violent confrontation. Adnan's suspicion that Asma was communicating with another man led to a chain of events that culminated in her death. The discovery of other youths' phone numbers and call details on Asma's phone triggered Adnan's deep-seated jealousy and insecurity. confronted with evidence that validated his fears, Adnan confronted Asma in a heated argument that escalated to violence. Their meeting place, the same graveyard where they often met in secrecy, became the haunting scene of the crime. Asma's death serves as a reminder of the destructive potential of unchecked jealousy and possessiveness within intimate relationships. Adnan's inability to manage his emotions in the face of perceived betrayal resulted in irreversible consequences, highlighting the importance of communication, trust, and respect in relationships. Adnan's confession. Adnan's confession following the brutal murder of Asma in Bulandshahr, Uttar Pradesh, provides a stark and unsettling insight into his mindset and tragic events. His admission to the crime, coupled with his disturbing justification, reveals a deeply entrenched belief system shaped by extreme possessiveness, a distorted sense of justice, and a willingness to resort to violence to enforce his views. Adnan's rationale for the murder centered on his discovery of other youths' phone numbers and called details on Asma's phone, which triggered his deep-seated jealousy and insecurity. This led to a confrontation that escalated to fatal violence, resulting in Adnan's death and shattering any hopes of reconciliation or resolution between them. The mention of using a bomb to protect his family further amplifies Adnan's willingness to escalate violence to safeguard his interests. The viral nature of Adnan's confession has added fuel to public outrage and scrutiny, intensifying discussions on issues such as toxic masculinity, the influence of societal norms on behavior, and the alarming prevalence of violence against women. It has sparked widespread condemnation and raised important questions about the roots of such extreme behavior and the failure of social structures to address underlying issues effectively. From a legal perspective, Adnan's confession serves as crucial evidence of his motive and state of mind at the time of the murder, providing insight into the factors that may have led to the tragic outcome, including jealousy, possessiveness, and a distorted sense of justice. It underscores the importance of a thorough legal process that takes into account the psychological and emotional dimensions of the crime. In broader societal terms, Adnan's confession prompts reflection on the need for education and awareness campaigns aimed at challenging harmful beliefs about relationships and promoting healthier forms of conflict resolution. Society must work towards creating an environment where toxic masculinity and the glorification of possessiveness are actively challenged and replaced with values of empathy, respect, and equality. The tragic end of Asma's story. The tragic murder of Asma in Bulandshahr, Uttar Pradesh, by Adnan, a man suspected of betrayal, serves as a stark reminder of the destructive potential of unchecked emotions and the importance of healthy communication and conflict resolution skills. Jealousy, rooted in insecurity and fear of loss, can distort perceptions and escalate minor issues into major conflicts. Adnan's inability to manage these feelings tragically culminated in violence, robbing Asma of her life and leaving lasting scars on both families involved. The incident underscores the need for open and honest communication in relationships, fostering trust and understanding by expressing concerns respectfully without resorting to accusations or aggression. Effective conflict resolution skills, such as active listening, empathy, and compromise, help individuals find mutually acceptable solutions, maintaining the integrity and safety of relationships. Watching documentaries and news coverage of such cases can provide deeper insights into interpersonal dynamics and the tragic outcomes of unresolved conflicts. Seeking help from trusted friends, family, or professional counselors is crucial for individuals experiencing emotional turmoil or facing relationship difficulties. Asma's death serves as a solemn lesson on the need for emotional awareness, respectful communication, and nonviolent conflict resolution in fostering healthy and fulfilling relationships. It calls for collective efforts to promote a culture of empathy, understanding, and support in addressing issues of jealousy and betrayal before they escalate into irreversible tragedies. Outro. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the tragic story of Asma and Adnan. As we reflect on this heartbreaking event, it's crucial to remember the importance of healthy communication and emotional awareness in our relationships. Jealousy and unchecked emotions can have devastating consequences, but through empathy, understanding, and support, we can work towards fostering safer and more respectful connections with those around us. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Deadly Truths for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest uploads. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation on how we can prevent such tragedies in the future. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.